Revenge. Let's kick some shell!
Hey, what's up everyone? Thunderbob here, and tonight we're going to be playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This is a game I've been eager to check out. Turtles in Time is one of my favorite beat-em-up games of all time. In fact, I've got a video of my top 10 beat-em-ups. It was one of the very first videos that I put together when I started this channel. I'm very proud of that video. And Turtles in Time made number 5 on that list. And yeah, I've a passion for the Turtles. I love them. And this feels like a spiritual successor to those games. I have beat it. This playthrough will be a full story mode with Leonardo as my character. It's pretty awesome. I'm really loving this game. And I'll probably do some more with the other characters, maybe some multiplayer down the road, but this video is going to be from the beginning to the end, story mode, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. We'll just do the middle here. Pretty sure I know how to play Ninja Turtles.
Select your hero.
Oh, this is going to be hard. So you got Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. April is actually playable, which is pretty cool. Splinter. I thought Casey was also playable, but maybe he's unlockable. You can also party up. I'm assuming that is, yeah, it's online. Though there's also local multiplayer, which is pretty cool to have both of those. You can do find player. Alright. I think I'm going to have to start with Leonardo. He's my boy. It's like he is like the middle of the road, 2-2-2. Everyone else has got like a specialty.
Turtles, let's get our shells and gear.
I wonder if you can change it mid like playthrough. Oh. Wasn't that a plot point of the original Turtles in Time? I can't remember. Like, you're on that bridge in the first level.
Breaking news.
This totally feels like Turtles in Time, where like they'd always show you that portrait of the villain of the level. I am playing this with a PlayStation 4 remote on my PC. As far as like settings, it did not appear to have any ultra-wide support, and resolution only went up so high. It was kind of weird, the available resolutions, but it looks fine. So there are challenges. I already got hit, so I lost a challenge. I love the old Konami beat-em-up games. There was X-Men. Oh, that was wasted. X-Men, Simpsons, Ninja Turtles, and then Turtles in Time. And I know there's a couple others, but those were like the classics to me. I put a lot of quarters into those. Like the local movie theater had the 6-player X-Men and the 4-player Simpsons set up, and I played those a lot. Ow! I am playing this on Saturday night. This came out a couple of days ago. I just didn't have time to get into it, but I have been very eager to check it out. I'm actually playing this. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so today The wife and daughter took me to a nice Brazilian steakhouse, and that was pretty amazing. And then tomorrow I think we're going to go see the Lightyear movie. If you haven't done it, make sure to call your dad. This is always a kind of a difficult time for me. I lost my dad. I lost both of my parents a little over a year ago. And all these holidays, it's kind of... It can be difficult. So, just a reminder, you know, you don't know when, you know, something might happen and, you know, what might be your last phone call. So whenever I think about it, I always remind people, take advantage, give them a call. I got shields. It's different. And I do like the jump kick. Probably got to get behind it, right? And I'm probably just gonna do the first couple of levels here. I don't want to make this initial video too long, kind of just the first 2 or 3 levels. Probably be like 30 to 45 minutes. I want to check out like the overworld. I know the story mode has kind of like an overworld aspect to it. I'm kind of curious how that, like, are you upgrading or anything? I know this is made by Studio, and some of that team actually made Scott Pilgrim, which is a beat 'em up I really enjoyed, which had some interesting like upgrade mechanics. I don't think I ever beat Scott Pilgrim though. I remember I've got it still installed on my 360 from a decade ago. I thought it was quite good. Nice. So you got that, if you double tap you can charge. Wonder if I charge him. Can I knock him? I love all like the graffiti and stuff in the background. Like all the backgrounds are right. They're quite nice. Ow. Like other than the resolution, this definitely feels like something that could have been in the arcades in like 95, 96. You know, if this was 640 by 480, they really hit that style in a really cool way. Come on at me, bro. Bebop. The original, I think you fought Bebop and Rocksteady at the same time, if I remember correctly. Ooh, okay, if we both charge, I take damage. I remember that. Gotta just get out of the way. But you can beat him into killing his own foot soldiers, so that's cool. And I'm not sure how death works in this, like in the arcade mode. I'm assuming it's unlimited. I'm not sure if this is like you die and you start over. I'm looking to find out if I can help it. Man, if you haven't been to a Brazilian steakhouse, that's pretty nice.
Looks like another victory for the force.
I ate way too much food. It's like they have like a salad bar, but then you have like a little thing and you put it to green or red, and they'll bring you like steak and chicken and all these different things as long as you have it green. And I just pigged out for like 45 minutes straight. I'm a meatitarian. Okay, so there is an overworld. And let's see. I do see Turtle Lair. Looks like R1 can pan the camera. Oh, it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's look at the turtle layer. So there are challenges. Stop the rogue. Channel 6 broadcast. Complete the story mode. Assuming you unlock things by doing that. Fitness journal. Okay. So points needed. So you can, it looks like, get extra hit points. Ninja power gauge, super dive attack, 1-up, extra hit points. I don't see where my points are, though. I do see number 1 on my character. That must be my power level. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into the streets of New York. I love how in Turtles in Time it actually had like the time and date and stuff, and it'd be like 65 million BC. I really love the future stuff too, when you're on like the flying cars. Oh look, it's the Turtle Mobile. I had that toy growing up. I probably dating myself here, but I used to rush home after school and break dance to the Ninja Turtle opening, like the intro song. Yeah, every single day. That's a good song. Is that gonna give me like, yeah. The original game had that too. This brings me back, like, there's one thing, I mentioned my parents. I feel like I've been very nostalgic, like the last year or so, like seeking out things that bring me back to those time periods. I knew that was gonna happen. For better or worse, like, you know, looking at old pictures, you know, watching movies and TV shows that I enjoyed, playing games, and like, you know, I've got an arcade cabinet and I've got all my old systems hooked up. I've been going to some like retro game stores and picking stuff up, and it's like, it kind of feels like I'm chasing that nostalgia train sometimes. And all these, even the sound effects, that is the sound they made when you clink them. God, it's so good. If I remember right, in the arcade version, doing your special took health away. Am I remembering that correctly? Or did this game, did you only get it when you got the pizza? I was trying to like bait it to just kill them. This is definitely one I'll probably spend some time on the Steam Deck as well, though. Ow! So, like, I may do a full playthrough of the story mode if people want to check it out. If not, I'll just play it on my own. Maybe I'll try to get some multiplayer together. If anyone's got this and is looking for someone to play with, someone who has some experience in the original arcade, hit me up. It is a little different. Like, your jump is definitely, the jump kick feels pretty different, and you got that like spin attack, which I don't think Leo had in the original.
I gotta focus.
Ah. There you go. All right. So I do have a. I just noticed the number 2 up there. So that's my life. Oh, don't fall in the hole. I wonder if I die. Am I starting over? Is this a game that has limited continues? I don't want to use that yet. FPS. I don't want to lose it. So. Not sure what that is. An infinite sign. Is that like invincibility? I bet. Infinite points for 10 seconds. You can just.
I'll finish you off myself.
Yeah. If you're interested, that top 10 beat 'em up video, it's literally one of the first videos I put together on this channel. It's like 2 years old. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not perfect. Oh, you got the. They do have that. That's cool. But I still stand by my picks there. I made that video. I got a Legends Ultimate and arcade cabinet. I don't know, about 2 years ago. And after I got it, I played through, God, probably 75 beat 'em up games. And I decided I'm gonna make a video out of my favorite. And yeah, my favorite, and it's not one I even grew up on. It's just like after playing it, I'm like, there's so much here in this game. It's the Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em up game, which is such a weird, like, how did they? Why did this happen? Like, it's such a random combination of properties, but it just works so well. And then I think, no, that wasn't my number 2. My number 1 was Alien vs. Predator, which I did play a little bit back in the day, and I think holds up really well. So I think it was Aliens vs. Predator, and then Dungeons and Dragons, then X-Men. Trying to go by memory here. Streets of Rage 2, which I know is technically a Sega game, but there was an arcade version of it. And then Ninja Turtles at 5. Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder. That's the sequel that no one played, which is awesome. The Simpsons, The Punisher. I'm looking at the list now. Battle Circuit, and then Night Slashers. Night Slashers is pretty awesome. It's like a horror themed beat 'em up. I do wonder, so you've got like this overworld. Are you gonna have any choices, or is it just like going down a track? Because I feel like if you can't, or maybe you have to unlock them, maybe in the level there's a way to like go up or something. But it feels like if you're just going along a preordained path, what's the point of the overworld? Like usually in Mario, it's like there's sometimes where there'd be like a branch, or like you unlock this secret and you get a, you know, another level over here.
Let's keep our eyes on the road.
Are Bebop and Rocksteady a couple? Like, I never thought about it, but they're like pretty tight, aren't they? I loved these levels in the original, except the one where like the aliens pop out of the water and you can never like, I could never like see where they were gonna come up for some reason, and they'd always hit me. Like I could never avoid it. So I do have 3 health again. I wonder if every time you beat a level, does it start you back over? I cannot hit those little birds. I mean, little bugs. I do hope this has some new, like, unique elements. Like, so far, pretty much everything here is from the original game with, like... Oh, I got smashed. You know, like, better graphics and a few things added in. But I haven't really noticed a lot that I would say is, like, completely new. I do hope there's some, like, new environments or some new settings, new enemies, mechanics. Jeez.
I must have zoned out. Turtles to the rescue!
Can I hit them, or do I just avoid them? I actually need to play more on my Legends Ultimate. I should be able to stream this or plug in an HDMI and play this on that arcade cabinet. Maybe I'll do that the next time I play is play it on our arcade hardware. If you never seen it, or I've got a review of it on the channel, another pretty old video. I still cover retro stuff, not as much lately. I've been into like retro handhelds, like the Retroid and even the Steam Deck. Oh, I missed it. That's one thing, I feel like I'm not good at judging if I'm on the same plane as an enemy. Like, I feel like I should be hitting them sometimes, and then not. I think the thing is you gotta look at the shadow. Yeah, Steam Deck, amazing. I'll be playing this on the Steam Deck, I'm sure. Retro Pocket 2 Plus, also pretty awesome. So, I feel like if I'm at home and I got a plug, the Steam Deck is just so awesome. But like on the road, the Retroid is a little bit more pocketable and better battery life and stuff, but a lot more limited in what games it'll play. I feel like they are better at telegraphing the things coming at you from off screen. Like, there was some of that in the original, but I feel like they didn't give you enough time then. You know, I lost my Super Nintendo copy of Turtles in time. I let someone borrow it, and they never gave it back. Can you believe that? I don't even talk to that person anymore.
Title bashing time! We're gonna stomp you wimps!
Alright, so there's a car combat. One thing, it's not like a big negative, but I feel like in the original, it was like the variety of the bosses was better. Like, at least right off the bat, I think it's Baxter and in the first level, and then I think it's Rocksteady and Bebop after that. But like the first three encounters, it's been Rocksteady, it's been Bebop, and now it's Rocksteady and Bebop. This feels like I didn't know it's different because this is a car and all that, but I feel like they could give you a little bit more variety right off the bat. But I guess those original games were 30 minutes long, so like I would probably be almost done with the entire game if I was playing that one. I like the name Turtle Tenderizer. It's good.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
I was checking out that Nickelodeon Smash Brothers kind of game. I forget the name of it. But they just added voice acting, which is not a lot of it, but better than what it had, which was nothing before. And they got a couple of Ninja Turtles in that game. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more level in this session. I think I've probably got about 25 minutes. These levels are like 5 to 10 minutes long. So we'll see when I'm done with this one. But I'm definitely digging this right now. It's like hitting that nostalgia in all the right ways. The one thing, I think beat-em-ups can last too long. Like, I prefer a beat-em-up that you can beat in one sitting, and I know this is like a 2 to 3 hour long game, so it's probably not gonna happen.
I gotta focus.
But I feel like they can be almost like fatiguing, if that makes sense, because it's like constantly just beating up guys without much, you know, to break up that. And like mechanically, they're usually simple. It's like they're fun because you can pick them up and enjoy them for 30 minutes and, you know, move on to the next one. And I am curious. Ooh, excuse me. How this will hold up after, you know, 3 hours. I think what I liked about those little games, you could beat them quickly, but there was a lot of replayability. There were different characters, you know. Sometimes there were different paths you could take. And then since they're short, it's not like a big investment of your time. So obviously this is not a review because I haven't beat it yet. But that's my only kind of concern is how do they make this last and stay, you know, fresh and fun for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is. I think next session I'll probably try some multiplayer. Oh, I found Attila. Is he gonna help? Can I get him to fight? No. I just realized I had a dodge. That probably would help avoid some damage. I don't think you had a dodge button in the original.
Deep breath, go.
Oh, you get like a...
Deep breath.
Did that heal me a little bit? You get like a taunt kind of button. Oh, and L1 is just straight up grab. I should have like played around with the controls more. I thought it was like straight up Ninja Turtles, but they definitely expanded on them a little bit. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was close. I don't know why you wasted that. So that guy, when he charges up, you can grab him on demand. Oh. I love the backgrounds here. It reminds me a lot of Streets of Rage, which had just really fabulous backgrounds, even though, you know, they're pretty low resolution and you know, didn't have a lot of the sprites, I guess, you know. Very limited by the technology at the time, but I feel like they really, like the night scenes when you're in some of those areas and like you see the city in the background, it just looks fabulous. Oh, do I get to fight some tigers? Oh.
That sure hits the spot.
Disgusting bug found. Oh, are the monkeys helping me? Thanks, monkey bros. Hey, no, they're throwing stuff at me. Is this the Bayou alligator guy? Didn't he have a like a rope or lasso or something? I'll have to play this with my daughter. She not the biggest Ninja Turtles fan, but she's watched some of it. Her cousin, though, is a huge fan, but he just moved to North Carolina, like 10 hours away. So whenever he'd come over, he'd always ask if you could play Ninja Turtles on my arcade cabinet. So like we played all the way through, not Turtles in Time, but the original Ninja Turtle arcade game. At least once.
Good, you're following orders for once.
I'm not good at avoiding those. Why is Krang's head just floating around?
You're gonna get the horns, partner. Can you dig it?
Don't remember these guys from the cartoon. Maybe they were there. Still have all 3 lives. Ow! Yep. That life is gone.
Turtles to the rescue! I gotta focus.
I wonder, so like each of the characters had slightly different stats. I wonder if any of them have other mechanical differences. Like, I want to say in the original, there were some small differences between them. Getting wrecked. I'm assuming these are the end bosses of this level. Ow!
Gotta be careful. Must have ready for a little workout, guys. Yeah, yum.
There we go. 1 down.
I'm
2 down.
underground. Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
I wonder if that is the original voice actor. I mean, that would have been 30 years ago, right? But it sounds like the cartoon voice actor.
Krang's head is getting away, dudes.
Is this gonna be a sewer level? Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm having enough fun. I'm gonna see if I can do all of the story mode in one sitting here. I read it's about 2 hours long if you can push through quick enough. And I've got enough experience. I think I can beat this probably in one session, one playthrough. And I want to see it all. Like, for such a short game, you know, this first playthrough, you know, I won't see everything, but I'll get a good kind of idea of what it's all about. Then I'll probably play through as the other characters and play some multiplayer, check out the arcade mode. There's another Ninja Turtles game coming out, which is like a compilation of Turtles in Time and the other Turtle arcade game and the Nintendo games and Gemstone. Forget what that one's even called, but it's basically like every old school Ninja Turtle game. I'm kind of curious about that also. Though I mean, you can play all those through emulators, so kind of less, you know, excited about that than I was about this.
I'll finish you off myself.
I was close. Oh, they both went off. One thing, you gotta break, like, everything in these kind of games. Because they will almost certainly, like, have something, a power-up, a health. Sometimes, you know, you can use them to damage the enemies. Oh, like that vending machine had a pizza under it. Which helped me burn through those guys pretty quick. Hey. Oh, it's the Rat King.
Hi-ya!
Big chompers.
Knock it off. How y'all doing?
Genghis. I forget who those turtles were. Like, I remember them from the cartoon. I was a huge fan of the cartoon and the movies, and I know a little bit about the comics. Like, I didn't read them. That's not true. I've read a little bit of them. Like, I think I had an issue of the original. And the comics were, like, very different. It was black and white originally, so, like, the turtles didn't have, like, a color headband or anything. And they were a lot darker. It was, like, more of, like, a noir, like... I don't even think it was, like, intended for kids, necessarily, to start with. It's eating me. Like, I'm pretty sure there was some cursing, and, like, they straight up, like, murdered. They murdered, right. They killed some bad guys at times. Whereas I think the cartoon was clearly aimed at, you know, a younger generation. Don't... I need a pizza.
Delicious. I should offer you some. Hi-ya!
I have one hit.
I'll handle this.
I didn't realize you could build that meter up and have more than one stored up. That's pretty cool. Oh, I thought I died right before I got it.
Hi-ya!
I'm not sure how the health works, because I definitely took some damage when I was at 1 bar there. I'm on the medium difficulty. I gotta kill this thing before it keeps spitting out robots.
Hi-ya!
Is it Rat Catcher or Rat Caller? Rat King.
Hi-ya!
I wonder if it's any relation to that DC Suicide Squad character. Probably not.
Your history.
Get off of me! Okay, I can't hit him while he's up there, apparently.
Hi-ya!
Alright, so basically you just gotta dodge them.
Gotta get off this ride.
Ow! So his power was that he can play a magical flute and rats listen to him. That makes sense.
Gotta get off this ride.
Alright, do not charge the bosses because it does not usually work. I don't want to lose a life here.
This isn't
That's it.
befitting a king.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Yep. Hey.
Show you later, geeks.
Alright, let's get going. And that connects back to 1, apparently.
Mall meltdown.
What is that? I don't recognize that. Silhouette. That's a word I really like, silhouette.
Hi-ya!
So your combo, if you get hit, resets. So like if you want to keep your special going, you gotta not get hit apparently. I think the higher your combo rating. Okay, so periodically you level up too, and that gives you like more health or more more something. More attack, more health. What is that? Plus 10 points? Oh, that's the score at the top. That's what dictates your level, I guess. So you can only hit him, I think, when he's got that, like, that animation. Like, the Foot Clan are working at the mall. I don't think there was a mall level in the original game, but like it feels like it makes total sense. Like the turtles are so like a 90s thing, and like malls were such a thing in the 90s. Like I grew up hanging out at the mall for sure. Not like a lot. We go there like once a month, me and the buds. There was an arcade called Tilt, which I'm very sad is gone and has been gone for 25 years.
This is gonna get me a major promotion. Hey guys, what's going on?
There are a lot of unlockables.
Back at you, creeps.
Damn it. Lost a life.
Must have zoned out. Turtles to the rescue! Hi-ya!
That original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is actually really good too. Like, Turtles in Time is alright, but that original one, like, it actually feels kind of like the comic book did.
I gotta focus. Hi-ya!
There's been a lot of cartoons and shows over the years, though, that I kind of missed. Like, I definitely remember the original cartoon. Alright, I got the pattern on that now. It's an arcade. I can't read any of those titles. So that one looks like Panzer.
I'll handle this. Hi-ya!
I do miss arcades. Like, they've actually made a little bit of a resurgence in my town. I live Southwest Florida. I'm not going to say the specific, but Shredder. Let's play the arcade for it. Is he going in the arcade?
Behold the might of Tempestra.
It's game over for you, Tempestra. Hi-ya!
There was a new arcade that opened up, one of those like barcade style ones where it's like play as much as you want for one price. So I took my daughter there, I don't know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and it was so cool. They have like probably about 40, 50 machines. One price, and you can play all of them. It's Topra and Razor. And then you gotta fight them at the same time. Remember Ninja Rap? We watched Ninja Turtles 2 not that long ago, and I totally forgot that was a thing, that Vanilla Ice had a song called Ninja Rap on the Ninja Turtles in the movie. And not only that, he's in the movie and does like a dance and everything. It's ridiculous.
Beaten
There we
by
go.
Turtles? No.
Yeah.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
But the tone of the Secret of the Ooze is so much different from that first movie.
Robot piece? What a shocker.
Alright, so they're putting together Krang, it looks like. Is that going to be the big boss at the end?
Roof running reptiles.
Hey. I gotta focus.
Ow.
I gotta focus.
Got an achievement for getting hit. And the 90s was definitely my era. Like, I was born in 85. So, like, when I think back to my childhood, the 90s is definitely, like, where most of those memories are.
Back at you, creeps.
Beat 'em up games and the fighting game. Oh. Okay, it doesn't take your whole life, at least. Fighting games, shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, like. We didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese in my neighborhood, but we had a Discovery Zone, which was, I'd say, just about as good. I need some health real bad.
Gotta be careful.
Aw.
I must have zoned out. Ready for
Wake
a
up.
little workout, guys.
And right there was the health.
Hiya! Back at you, creeps.
It's kind of cool having a daughter now. You know, like being able to share a lot of those things. Like, she's not into everything I was, and I'm not trying to make her, like, into me or anything. She definitely has her own interests. But she enjoys sharing some of the things I liked. You know, we play some video games together, we watch some of those shows sometimes.
I'll finish you off myself. Katana slash. Your history. Fish.
Ow. She is 5 right now, and we'll be going into kindergarten in August. It's crazy. Feels like I'm getting old. How many people work for the Foot Clan? Like, there's got to be like hundreds, right? Wonder what their demo's like. They got a 401k. Alright, those guys, we gotta figure out their pattern.
This was for a high-risk assignment, but I love danger.
Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't.
I'll handle this.
Leveled up again. Oh, I was behind him. I am. Okay, can you not grab them? I thought I grabbed him before. Need some help. They're a lot more forgiving. I don't know if it's just the story mode or just in the original game you'd get hit and you'd always lose life. And now it seems like your life bar is a little bit longer.
Title bashing time. We're gonna stomp you wimps.
I gotta focus.
Man, I keep losing my combo. One down.
My horns.
Did I beat them for good this time? They're gonna come back towards the end, right? Like the last level always has you fight all the major bosses one more time. Level 8. I believe there are 15 levels, if I read that right. So we're a little more than halfway through already. Oh, the turtle blimps in the background. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting a no-hit. This is my first playthrough. This music is pretty awesome too. Definitely feels like something that could have been in the original Ninja Turtles. I definitely don't love the flying enemies. It's so much harder to hit them. Ow! I remember you'd step on the thing in the original game and it would go like, ow, ow, ow! In the water level. All these memories are flooding back to me. How does the Foot Clan have, like, anti-gravity Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight something big here, I'm guessing. Alright. Boss? You didn't even... Oh, can you not get it when you're full? I think I got this now. I'm at a 40 hit combo. Oh, I lost that combo. Uh-oh.
Get ready for some winged warfare.
I really want to watch that original Ninja Turtles cartoon. Like, almost killed him without getting hit there. Ow. Now that last hit's gonna take me forever.
Ah, my wings!
Yeah, that wasn't too hard. I don't think I lost a life this whole
Looks
level.
like another victory for the forces of good.
Down there, by the beach.
Nice, a beach level. Are there like alternate paths there?
Okay, fellas, keep your eyes open.
They've definitely continued to introduce new enemy types, which is pretty cool. Like, the original had a good number 2, but I feel like it's got pretty much everything that was in that original. Plus a lot of like other new and interesting variations. So as long as you get the bar filled up, you don't lose the special meter when you get hit. But it seems like if you get hit before you fill up that bar, then you lose it.
Uh-oh, why am I here? Katana slash!
Wish that guy would come help me.
Back at you, creeps!
Ah, I just wasted that. Definitely feels smoother, the combat does, than the original. Like the addition of the dodge, I really haven't been using that much because I'm so used to the original. Then like the combo meter and the way like it builds up definitely adds a little bit of, I don't know if strategy is the right term, but like a little bit of additional complexity. And then you got like your spin attack, and it looks like there's going to be at least one more unlockable. Go! This reminds me a lot of the Simpsons arcade game for whatever reason. The you go to like a Coney Island kind of fair at one point. That's a weird game too, because it came out, I want to say it was like 89 or 90. Like literally, the Simpsons had been on the air for like less than a full season, and they made a beat 'em up game out of it. But like they didn't have a lot of like the Simpsons lore established. Like Smithers is basically like one of the villains of the game, which, you know, he's really not a bad guy, but he works for Mr. Burns. It's kind of some weird stuff. Plus there's like zombies and just a lot of things that don't make sense in the Simpsons universe. Like you fight like ninjas on a movie set, or no, it's just a TV studio set. Speaking of ninjas, I'm not liking these guys. Nice. Definitely break everything. That would be like the one thing I would suggest more than anything. If it looks like it can break, it probably can break, and it'll probably have something in there for you. I got a new move. Press Y while doing a back.
I'll handle this.
Oh, okay. You got like a charge thing. That's cool. Pop a balloon. Oh. Oh. That is straight up from The Simpsons. Like there was a mini game in that one where you try to press the button quicker than your other players, and you get like I think you get a life if you win it. Oh man. I'm not sure what would happen if I popped them off. Those boards, that was one of the things I really didn't like about the original, because they weren't very well telegraphed, and like you'd suddenly like take damage in stupid ways. And even here, you can just barely see it. Ow.
Your history.
So your total lives do go up as you progress through the levels and you level up. There's the alligator.
You don't be escaping from old Leatherhead.
I gotta focus.
It was like whack-a-mole.
Turtles to the rescue.
Oh. I wonder if I can fall in those. Remember you fought him on like a train originally. You better not eat that pizza. Yeah. How the... Can't even hit him. Almost dead.
I feel like gumbo. Wow.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Hey, come back here with that android torso.
Those frogs are basically like the battle toads, right? Like, collect their disgusting bugs. Okay, so I've been finding those already. So you do unlock. So we got 4 so far. If I get all 8, I get 100 points. Alright.
A few screws loose.
Is this the robot turtle? Silicon Alley.
Let's follow that torso.
I've had my Steam Deck for like 2 months, and I put like a bunch of time into various games, but the one I played the most actually is The Witcher 3, which I've never covered on the channel. I'm actually playing it for the very first time, and I've like almost exclusively played it on the Steam Deck, and it's odd that I could roll past him.
I gotta focus.
It is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's one of those games I've had it on my Steam list for ages, and I knew it was like a long game, and I just didn't want to commit, you know, 50 or 60 hours to it. But now they got the Steam Deck, like it's a lot easier to play around, like being a dad, but, you know, being a person that has less time than they need. Die. I'm really about 25 hours, 30 hours into it. So I'm probably more than halfway. Oh, that was a waste.
I'll finish you off myself.
So they break apart, and then they got the little robots in them.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Building up that combo.
Hi-ya!
Ow. Gotta, like, get as many guys. No, give me that. When you have your combo, like, get as many guys as you can close together. How did that not hit him?
You didn't even think of trying to steal my story.
You know what would be cool? Like, I love this throwback Ninja Turtles game, but I would love a new Ninja Turtles game, like a new 3D, like, I'm trying to think what kind of genre it would be. Like, you could go with like a superhero kind of game, like an Arkham, but like obviously less serious than that.
Gotta get off this
Or maybe like a 4-player, like, obviously not quite Left 4 Dead, but like,
this ride.
you know, each of you is a turtle, and there's lots of foot people, like Vermintide style almost, trying to beat levels, and I feel like that could work too.
Hi-ya! Your history.
That was a waste. I don't think you can have more than 2 levels of your special, so you might as well use it when you get to that second one. It was... That was a lot of hits. I was about to say, that was kind of wasted, and then they walked right into it. Get up! Get up!
Katana slash.
Ah, I lost a life.
Must have zoned out. Ready for a little workout.
Definitely feel like some of these levels are longer than others. Like this one feels like it's definitely longer than the previous couple.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
I gotta focus.
I'm about to. Oh, I was about to say. I bet there's a health thing up there. I should go grab it.
To the rescue. Knock it off. Gotta get off this ride. Hi-ya.
There's actually a few videos I've featured on the channel that I really want to go back and put more time into. I really enjoyed that Song of Conquest, which was kind of like a spiritual successor to like
Delete the turtles.
those Heroes of Might and Magic style games. Like it really felt close to like Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And then also the Dune RTS game that came out. That one I feel like still needs a little bit of work. Like the systems still feel a little mechanically like not quite there. But they just announced they're adding multiplayer. But I'm curious how multiplayer work on that because it's a much slower game, and that those type of games, you know, turn-based. Actually, that one's real time, but there are some like some things that you have to select almost turn-based. I'm very curious, and that's also a long game. Like I'd say even like a quick conquest is probably like an hour or more. But both of those I do intend to do some more coverage of. One hit.
Wait, it's also clear to me now. The turtles are my friends. System crash.
Looks like another.
They should make him playable. That'd be cool.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Tonight, I dine on turtle soup.
I love it. Can get on the train. So I'm on level 11. Getting close to the end, I think, already. I'd say I don't feel like it's dragging at all. Like I mentioned at the beginning, some of these games, like Streets of Rage 2 is one that comes to mind. It is one of my favorite. It's on my top 10 list, but it's also like considerably longer than any of the other beat 'em ups from that era. And I actually felt like that one I was ready for it to be over before I hit the end, mostly because like the last area, they just throw like what was bosses at the beginning, and like they just keep coming for 20 minutes straight. Like it gets almost frustrating. But I haven't felt that here, but we'll see how those last levels. Dinosaurs. I need to do that dodge roll way more. Did it shoot like lasers out of its horn, or did it poke me?
This is gonna get me a major promotion.
And why do the dinosaurs have like technology? I definitely don't remember that from the original cartoon. It would be cool if they added some one-use weapons or like multi-use weapons. Like Punisher comes to mind in that they had so many weapons you could pick up. Like also Aliens vs Predator. That's one thing I really like is there are a ton of pickable weapons. Where it almost becomes like a run and gun at times, especially if you play the woman in that game. Her gameplay loop is almost a run and gun game. Getting my butt kicked now.
This is busted.
I definitely need some help.
I gotta focus. I gotta focus.
There we go. Extra HP.
Dig it.
What is that? Crystal shard bound.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
I'm gonna lose a life. Yep.
I must have zoned out. Ready for a little workout, guys?
I wonder, I haven't tried it, but I wonder if I could switch characters when that happens.
Hi-ya!
I feel like I'm getting my groove here.
Help, have gas.
Dask? I do not remember that guy. Damn.
Hi-ya!
Stop punching me. It's getting dumb. I got this new computer chair and I am not sold on it.
Your history. Katana slash.
So where is this portal gonna take us? Oh, I just like kicked them all through it. Cool. I was curious if you're gonna see any time traveling in this one.
Glory to the Triceraton Empire.
You're in a museum, and you're about to be history. Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Get my butt kicked. So many dinosaurs. Kind of just focusing on the boss here. If I can take him down, it's over. I got enough health. I just don't want to get like trapped and stun locked. There we go.
Triceraton. No!
Looks
Easy.
like another victory for the forces of good.
We must go underground, my children.
I think this game could benefit a little bit from having some unlockables. Like, I think Scott Pilgrim had some pretty cool ideas there.
Come on, let's go.
Get off. You ever wonder why they're using plungers and not, like, I don't know, shotgun shells or rifle ammunition or something? I know it's a kid's game.
Hi-ya! Go!
I really hate these white ninjas.
Deep breath.
Nope. Meant to grab him. Curious, maybe that would be a way to counter these guys.
Deep breath.
Right, actually, that.
Go!
Alright, grab the white ninjas.
Hi-ya!
Get up. You gotta take these big guys out quick before they spawn a bunch of little guys.
I must have zoned out. Turtles to the rescue! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
I can't remember who made the little robots in the comic, or in the cartoon.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Knock it off.
I'm not a big fan of the robots. I bet those hurt if you stand on them when they spin. The grab is definitely kind of finicky.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Let them keep hurting themselves.
Hi-ya!
Oh, I bet this guy's come back if you don't hit him again.
Hi-ya!
Yep. You gotta like put him down for the count. Give him the coup de grace.
Hi-ya!
Go!
Your history.
I cannot hit these guys for some reason.
I must have zoned out. Ready for
Must
a little
have.
workout, guys. Hi-ya! Go!
Not these freezing things. bet they're gonna jump out of the floor there.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
How come I cannot?
Hi-ya!
That went a little smoother. I think I just hit the last freaking bug.
Hi-ya!
I knew that was gonna be a laser.
I'll finish you off myself. You're history.
Alright.
I gotta focus.
I gotta focus on these big guys.
Hi-ya!
Stop shooting me with the plungers. Not cool, dude. I really need some health.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Down to 1 health. That's not good.
Turtles to the rescue!
I haven't had to restart a level yet. Baxter, he was the first villain. I remember him.
Buzz off, turtles! I'll have my revenge!
I remember he was kind of annoying in the original. Mostly because he's a flying boss.
I gotta focus.
It was super annoying to even hit him. What the? I should have waited to use that. I cannot hit him. Yeah, I gotta do that attack. Double attack, or double jump and then attack.
Hi-ya!
Ow! Jesus.
Katana slash!
There we go. That was the most annoying boss.
No good ninjas.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
So 3 more levels. Oh crap. The Technodrome.
Dome has seen better days.
Technodrome Redux.
Alright, here we go.
Hi-ya!
Scratching my nose. I guess it does feel a little bit more forgiving. And that, like, every level they give you all your lives back. As long as you can beat an individual level in that life pool, like, you can keep going. That original arcade game just would eat quarters. And the Super Nintendo one, I think they made it a little bit easier from memory. There's definitely a lot more, like, health items. Just overall a lot more tools, you know, I think at your disposal as well. I do love the time travel aspect of that original game though. Like, I do feel that's kind of missing unless something radical happens here at the end.
I'll handle this.
But they have really... I'm pretty sure we've seen more enemies than either of those original games had. More bosses, I should say. So I do think that's pretty awesome. Alright, you just gotta dodge that. That works pretty well, jumping and then... Damn it, already lost a life.
I must have zoned out. Turtles to the rescue.
It takes a little too long to respawn there.
You guys are so cool. You're frozen.
Oh hey, who the hell's that?
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
So like the jump kick will flip those over.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
You gonna help me, Kayla? You're kind of a wimp. How come none of the like helper things you find do anything?
Your history.
Kind of like those guys. Elevator. I love elevator sections. Like Elevator Action Returns, I think. Is that the name of that game? That's one of my favorite beat 'em up. I mean, it's not like a top 10. It didn't make my list, but it's definitely a good one.
Hi-ya!
That was a little, not completely a traditional beat 'em up either. There's some other things, if I remember correctly. Boss.
More Craig's will shall be done.
Oh.
I'll handle this.
Hi-ya!
It seems a little easy. Oh, except for his buddy kicking my ass. Can't get the last hits in. Stop hitting me. There we go. You're dead. That was a short one. Oh. Oh, keeps going. Okay. That was perfect. I didn't have to waste another life. Stupid linebacker. I did not even touch that.
Hi-ya!
Alright, those are probably my least favorite enemies at this point. Stop throwing the knives. I can be cheesy too. Whoa! That was lame. I really don't like these ninjas.
I must have zoned out. Ready for a little workout, guys?
More of them, really?
I gotta focus. Hi-ya!
Come on, he's standing in the pit. I think I wasted that.
Hi-ya!
I like how quickly you can build up that combo. I didn't mean to grab that, but alright. Shredder? Chrome Dome.
Intruder alert.
I'm not hurting him. Oh, this is like the original fight where you had to beat Shredder way back. So I'm thinking it's the same. How do you throw him? Okay.
Your history.
Okay, so you can only hurt him after you throw an enemy at him.
Hi-ya! I gotta focus.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Turtles to the rescue!
Dad. Alright, so you only have to do one, luckily. Just gotta survive long enough for him to do that. And then...
I gotta focus.
Maybe... Okay.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
That was kind of tough. I think I got 2 more levels left. I thought this might be the last level just because it was like on the Technodrome. I completed Vernon's special request. What was his special request? Where was Vernon? Vernon! Oh, it shows you the collectibles you... I don't know where Vernon is. Okay. Alright, well, I'll just keep going. Suppose I'll find him eventually.
The lost arch enemies.
Okay, fellas, keep your eyes open.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of stuff getting thrown. Is this like Pandora from Avatar with floating rocks? I guess they just wanted to have one more hover section.
Hi-ya! Go! Back at you, creeps! Hi-ya!
So what do you eat out of those things? Is that a pizza plant? Is that a shark? Oh, it's the pizza monster thing. Those are the guys that were in the sewer that I really hated in Turtles in Time. 'Cause they were just like very difficult to get a hit on. Oh, I'm up to 5 health.
Hi-ya! Go!
These are not as annoying as in Turtles in Time, because on that one you were on like the bike and something about it, like you were moving fast and they're like jumping out of the water or something. It's interesting they kind of brought that back in a way, but different. A little less annoying, maybe. Stop eating my face. Juggle in here. No.
Back at you, creep. I'll finish you off myself. Katana slash.
Katana slash. Ooh, I bet that's not something I should stand on.
Hi-ya.
I had a lot of the Ninja Turtle toys growing up. Like I had the turtle mobile, what they call that thing? The turtle van. I had the blimp. I don't even know what happened to most of it. I think some of it I gave to like some of my younger cousins. I was an only child growing up, so like I didn't have any siblings who would have gotten them. Ow. They should have had that like ow, 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 from the original. I had like so many of the characters.
Hi-ya. Go. Hi-ya. Hi-ya. Go.
Ah, didn't mean to slide. I meant to jump. What is that? Oh, was that like an Indiana Jones reference? Pick up the thing and then the boulder.
Hi-ya.
That's pretty cool. Need some more pizza.
Thanks for saving me from these cubes, pal.
Did you just call me a... I'm not gonna say it. But it sounded like an inappropriate word. Yes! Oh, they boomerang. I didn't notice that.
Hi-ya.
I'm gonna trash you mutants.
Was this the one from the past?
Hi-ya.
Oh, he squished me. I'm definitely being a little aggressive here. I should dodge when he does that. But I got 5 health. I'm pretty sure this is the boss of the area. So I'm not like that concerned. The animation is really top notch.
Hi-ya.
One more hit.
Oh no, I've been trashed. Oh.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Pretty sure this is the last level. I think this gameplay is gonna be about 2 to 2.5 hours long. Okay,
We need to find our crystal
one more
shards,
crystal
you
shard.
dig?
Outworld Strangeoids.
We've got to stop them. Hi-ya. Back at at you, creeps. Hi-ya!
Alright, so we know how to fight these things now. Wait till he gets stunned, and go in for the damage.
Hi-ya!
That's one thing that's kind of fun about these games is like at the beginning, they introduce an enemy and it's like, this is kind of like a boss or sub-boss type enemy. And then by the end of the game, they're introducing them as like, kind of like your common enemy, like, and it's just like over, you know, an hour or 2 hour long session, you became good enough to just decimate that thing that used to be like a boss to you. I'm still not like, I feel like a master at this, but I feel like I'm having an easier time than I was. Like, I've played through a good chunk of this level, and I've only been hit a handful of times. Now, good would be taking no hits, and I saw a video on YouTube. I didn't watch it, I just saw the name of it, which was like a hard mode no hit playthrough. Like, I'm not quite there, obviously, but I bet if I spend some time on the Steam Deck on this thing, eventually I could do that. This seems like a lot more forgiving than the arcade was, where you memorize, you know, some of the enemies' mechanics and where the traps are. Wouldn't be that hard.
I'll handle this.
I think this is where, like, they bring back all the enemies from the entire game, basically.
I gotta focus. Hi-ya!
Is that the last crystal I needed?
My crystal! Thanks, dudes!
Oh. Krang.
I gotta focus.
These guys behave very similarly to the rock dudes.
Hi-ya!
Except the flamethrower things are super annoying. Alright, I'm getting like stun locked here. Definitely, I want to try this with some multiplayer. I want to see if I can convince a friend to pick this up. Or if you're playing this and you're looking for someone, drop me a comment below. I would love to check it out with you.
Hi-ya! Your history.
I'm getting a little sleepy here, so I'm pretty sure this is the last level.
Back at you, creeps. I gotta focus. Back at you, creeps.
There's so many challenges.
Hi-ya!
Extra point added. Oh, so your health bar gets bigger too. I didn't notice that.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like every single enemy in the game, they're gonna throw at me before we see the ending here. Which is like, that is how these games usually end.
Off myself.
Need some more health real bad. There we go. That was a lot of guys. That would be hard without the special.
I am invincible.
Krang.
Some manners.
Some of these bosses, like, I remember enough from the original game, and they're not changed up enough, and then some are very different. Ow. Oh, don't run into that. Almost got him. I did it again. You did. I'm sure that's not the boss, because you gotta fight Shredder.
You fell for my diversion. I have a surprise for you. I will show you how a true ninja fights. The world is mine.
They should play the ninja rap. You know what? That would be so cool.
I gotta fall.
So do I have to like figure out which one is the real one? I think it's the one down here. Yeah, it's this. Oh, that one. Still have 5 health left. Alright, one of these top 2. That guy. I'm glad you don't have to do the throwing enemies at him. Like, I felt like that would have been a little repetitive. I'm glad they used that for Chrome Dome. I don't think you did that in the arcade version, though. I think that was only the Super Nintendo one, if I remember correctly. Ow. The fake ones can hurt you.
Turtles to the rescue!
It's almost gone. I'm sure there's got to be something else, though. There's always like one last. It's gonna become Super Shredder.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Oh. Do you fight the Statue of Liberty? Maybe we gotta go turn in the things.
You got all the shards way out.
So this must be the The ending, I take it. Episode 16. Yeah. Is this a level or is it just the boss, I wonder?
I shall rule the earth with an iron fist.
Come on, let's go. Hiya!
Okay, so she sends shockwaves. You can avoid. Okay, laser things. If you're like right up in him, that shockwave thing doesn't seem to even impact you. So that's good to know. This seems like a very cheesable fight. They've got the goofiest running animation. Or do I have to throw them, maybe?
Your history.
Oh, can't dodge that the same way. Ow. I didn't even lose a life. Feel pretty good about that. I knew it. Super Shredder! Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Get my revenge.
Give it up, Shredder. It's over.
Oh, he's fast. How do I hurt him?
I must have zoned out.
I have to grab him, maybe?
A little workout, guys. I gotta focus. Hiya!
Alright, so like, something happens and then you can start hurting him, it seems like. So, is it just avoiding him until that point? Getting wrecked here.
I gotta focus.
Ow. Okay, so like, he's got an animation where he, like, bugs out almost. So until then, just avoid him. There he goes. This is gonna go Super Saiyan, and then we go in for the kill. It's not too hard. I'm sure it'll change when you get to the half health mark. Waited too long. I gotta wait. Oh, alright, still got 3 lives left. Is it half?
Turtles to the rescue!
Damn it. Doing lots of jumps, that'll keep me safe, right? Is there like iframes and turtles? I can't remember. There it goes. Wait for it. Go. Alright, now dodge. He's gonna do that like smoke attack. Oh, what is this? Do I have to beat up his illusions? He didn't do the illusion thing that time. I probably had more fun on this than I've had in all of Diablo Immortal. What? He was doing the thing. So close. One more round, I think. I love that background.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good. Cowabunga!
That was pretty awesome. When I started, I wasn't thinking I was gonna play it all in one go, but like, it was a fun game. What? Come on, go kick their butts. I do wish they had a little voice acting in these cutscenes. That'd be nice. But for a $20 product, I can't complain too much. It's Casey Jones. Nobody on lockdown. Yeah, I really like this. I don't know if I like it more than Turtles in Time. I would say up to this point, that's been my favorite Ninja Turtles game. One of my favorite beat-em-up games of all time. I feel like the time travel aspect helped add to like the variety of the stages. You know, you went to like the Wild West and Dinosaur Land, and this one it was like city, sewer, sky, rooftop, with some variation between the mall and stuff. But even though there were less levels in Turtles in Time, my memory makes it seem like there's a lot more variety to it. I do think the gameplay has been improved upon, the combo system, the dodge, a few of the other additions I think are very cool. Music's great. The art is perfect for an Ninja Turtles game. Like this, it feels like this would have been the 1998 sequel to Turtles in Time. Like if they had continued those beat 'em up games. And that's about the best compliment I could give this, I would say. Production babies. So I do have a full playthrough of the original Turtles in Time on the channel. I'll see if I can link to that. And also, one of my very first videos, like I said, was top 10 beat 'em up games of all time. And Turtles in Time was number 5 on that. It's definitely a favorite of mine. So yeah, I think I'll just let these credits play out here. And yeah, I think I'll play this more on the Steam Deck, try to unlock Casey if I haven't already. Maybe check out how the differences are with the other characters. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I do want to thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great night, everyone.